Okay, we've got everything together now. All the pieces are attached. The only thing that we need to do now is turn the mount on, do a star alignment, and then start watching things. So let's see, we'll turn the mount on. It's over there. And this thing comes to life and says, verifying packages, please wait. Now it says, press enter to begin the alignment. So what we'll do is press enter, and oh yeah, the first thing it does is asks us to make sure that it's in the proper home position. There's a couple of index marks there and there that we have to match up. So let's see. Oops, wrong way. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. There we go. And, oh, wrong way again. You always get the wrong way first. Okay, now press enter. Now it knows where it's pointing. So now it's going to ask us the location, which you put in through a city database, and then the time and the date. So I've already put the city location in. We're in Melbourne in Australia, and it is 4:08 p.m., which is 16:08 and some seconds. Enter. Yes, we are in daylight saving still for another couple of weeks, and today is the 16th of March, which is my father's birthday. So that's 0316 because it's American 2019. There we go. Enter. Now, it's going to ask us what sort of star alignment do we do. If it was at night, we'd start off with a 2-star alignment, but it's during the day and we're inside. This is just a demonstration. So I'm going to make it do a 1-star alignment. So that's up one there. There we go, 1-star alignment. Press enter. It's going to choose a star. It's got a database inside it, so it knows roughly, well, it knows pretty accurately where it is and what time it is, so it knows what stars are bright and above us. It's suggesting Achernar. So let's accept that, and it's going to move towards Achernar. Now, once it gets there, it's going to assume that it's close but not very good. So there are 2 stages to this. The first stage is we find it roughly using the finderscope. Now the finderscope, I'm going to assume you've already aligned. If you don't know how to align a finderscope, look on at this Optic Central blog page, which is opticcentral.com.au/blog. I've written a blog in there about how to make your finderscope nice and accurate. So now it's asking me to center Achernar in the finderscope. When I press the movement buttons, it's going to move quite a long way fairly quickly. So that's just for the first stage. So let's go and pretend. Okay, so we go up a bit, and there you go. So now press enter, and now it's going to say move to the eyepiece and center Achernar in the eyepiece. And now when we press these buttons, it's going to move slowly. Otherwise, it's going to zip out of the field of view. So now we look in here and look for Achernar. Oh yes, it's slightly off to the left. There you go. Yeah, right. So now we press align when Achernar is in the center of the eyepiece. And now it says the alignment was successful. And now it's basically asking us, what do you want to see? So from memory, Saturn is about to set. It may have already set, but we'll see by pressing the solar system. Let's go find Saturn, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Saturn. There we go. Enter Saturn. It's going to go to see where Saturn is. Clearly it thinks that Saturn is just above the horizon. If it's below the horizon, it will refuse to go there. That's where Saturn is, so now we can look through there and see Saturn. If we want to now look at, say, Acrux, which is a star, you press stars. It's not constellations, double stars, named stars. There we go. Enter. Now Achernar, Acrux. So press enter, and it will go to Acrux. So that's basically the first 2 objects on your tour of the night. You can take the tour that it suggests. You can find out whatever you want to see, or you can obviously make your own choices. The only thing that is left to say is enjoy your night's viewing. See you later.